Over 35 and thinking about buying a Meta Quest 3 or 3S? Don't click checkout just yet, especially if your last headset had a Walkman attached to it. Hey, I'm Lee Rowley, and this is VR for the rest of us. If you're thinking about buying a Meta Quest 3 or 3S, especially if you're not a gamer, and definitely if you're a Gen Xer or a Boomer, here are 7 things I really wish I'd known before I bought mine. 1. The setup will probably test your patience. Be ready to bounce between the headset and your phone, make a Meta account, fiddle with Wi-Fi, and wait through updates out of the box. It's definitely not as simple as plugging in a toaster. If you're not tech savvy, it's more like assemble IKEA furniture with instructions in drunken Swedish.
Nej, inte den gröna kabeln. Var är min öl? Skål!
It took me a full day to get to the fun part because I had to figure it all out myself. But if you subscribe to this channel and ring the little bell, I'll walk you through step-by-step setup in future videos so you can skip most of the headaches and get to the fun much faster. 2. Getting the headset comfortable takes some fiddling. Comfort is relative. The headset's heavier than you might expect, and if you wear glasses, it can take a few tries to line up your field of vision just right. Expect things to look a little blurry at first, especially around the edges. It takes a bit for your eyes to adjust to the visual texture. Once you find your sweet spot, though, you're golden. 3. The controls look intimidating, but don't panic. My first gaming experience was an Atari 2600. It had one joystick and one button. Easy. Each Meta Quest 3 controller has 3 buttons, 2 triggers, and a joystick. It feels like you're about to pilot a spaceship, but sometimes the buttons are invisible. But here's the thing, unless you're deep into gaming, a lot of beginner-friendly VR apps only involve a couple of buttons. Like, if you can shoot a water pistol, you can use the controllers just fine. Now with a lot of apps, you can go controller-free and just use hand gestures, but let's just say I haven't quite got the hang of that yet. 4. The dashboard can feel like Times Square. When you first land in the Horizon home screen, it's like, whoa, buttons, icons, pop-ups everywhere. It's really easy to get overwhelmed. You're like, what's this? Holy crap, that's a lot of colors. What am I supposed to be doing again? Why is this thing 3 inches from my nose? How do I get to the fun? Don't worry though, it's all manageable. I've already ridden the struggle bus and I'll help you make sense of it all in future videos. 5. Time limits are crucial. VR is a ton of fun, but it's like the Vegas Strip, just way too much after a while. Plus, remember what I said about the headsets being heavy? Headset fatigue is real, folks. I cap my sessions at 30 minutes and never more than an hour a day. Except for that one time I tried to put together a 50-piece cathedral puzzle in one sitting and I kind of lost track of time until my headset died, and then I had a stunning headache afterward. Anyway, set a timer so you quit before the fun stops being fun. Plus, regular reality still matters too. 6. Apps can get pricey. That headset might only be around $300, but the apps are generally extra. Most of the good ones are $10 to $50, and some require a subscription. I think I paid about $60 a year for access to the Trip Meditation app. I personally ended up starting a Horizon Plus subscription with a 3-month trial offer. It's about $8 a month after that, but it gives you access to a rotating library of 40 or so games, plenty for an old guy like me to explore. No, Meta doesn't pay me to say that. Yes, I wish they would. Anyway, it's like streaming services. I don't mind paying, but I set a monthly budget so I don't go app crazy. And finally, 7. It's all worth it. I've painted in 3D, meditated in a trippy mushroom forest, built 3D puzzles of famous places, discussed 80s rock with new friends across the pond, and worked on my novel in a space station with 5 screens. My Meta Quest 3 has helped me manage stress, spark creativity, and even focus better at work. It's not perfect. There are bugs, and the industry's still catching up to grown-up users like us, but it's pretty magical. So if you're curious about VR, but don't want to take the time to figure it out for yourself, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the little bell so that you get notified every time I release a new video. I'll keep sharing what I learn, and I hope it helps make VR less intimidating so that you can find the same joy in it I do. After all, why should the kids have all the fun? See you next time.